This is Deductor, bringing you more of this ridiculous Warhammer game. So, I think this is a great way to start every episode. We're just gonna go into the next mission here. This is, I have the squad assembled, Pendant, Night Warg, Longo, Krog, and I'll actually be able to play the game now in this first tutorial mission. It's like intentionally easy, but still a ton of fun. Look at everybody's weapons. Oh, come on, like let's go back to the Barbie dolls, okay? Action figures, whatever they're called. Gotta Barbie up these like Space Marines. Gotta make them look good. Willpower is the psychic energy used by Grey Knights to activate their abilities. That's actually really important. They're like a mana pool.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Alright, couple things to call out. So up here, this thing, the warp surge, is kind of a soft timer and not really. Each turn, the warp surge risk will rise, and when it hits 100%, something bad will happen. So it encourages you to play quicker. But I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but it mostly doesn't matter. Well, who knows? Maybe on this difficulty it will. All right, so now I have control of my characters, and I'm gonna move them around. And right now I haven't found any enemies, so I'm just gonna move them a little bit. Activating pods, like in XCOM, is super important. Like, that is the core part of XCOM games.
None may hide from our warp sight.
The way you activate pods is the most important thing in this type of XCOM-style game. So, this group.
My blade is ever ready.
I could tell because apparently I have scanners in my armor. I can tell there's a group of enemies here. But the thing is, unlike XCOM, when you activate them, you get all your action points back on all the knights. So unlike in XCOM, where you never ever want to activate until everybody's like fully ready, here you want to make sure to just move everybody approximately into the right position, and then you can activate them. And then everybody gets their action points back, and you can do stuff.
The Emperor lights our path.
Which is very important. So, Interceptor, you're the teleport guy.
Advancing.
Okay, I haven't activated them yet. That's actually good.
Me.
Apothecary. Let's move you over here. Haven't activated them yet. Okay.
I'm here to serve.
Justicar's the tank. I'm sure if I move there, we'll activate. You can run up and melee, so you should run up and activate.
Knights! Brothers, I have discovered the enemy.
All right, so as you can see, we all get our action points back now.
What is your will?
Couple other things to call out. This is a really nice part of the game. You can hit the middle mouse button to see exactly what abilities they have. This is super nice. You can see, okay, they have 11 hit points. This thing is the amount of damage they take before they're stunned, and you can execute them. Here are their active abilities. They can suppress, hunker, cover shot. They can destroy cover. That's interesting to know. And then they have a heavy stubber that they can just shoot to do 3 damage. But this guy's real likely to use like a suppressive fire. Hunkering, I don't care about that. Then here's another one of these cultists. They have 8 hit points. Also 6 stun. That's pretty terrifying, actually. You've got an auto gun. Do a lot of damage. So, and then this up here is crit vulnerability. So they're really easy to crit if I'm moving to melee against them. Oh, they can Overwatch, and they have another basic gun that can do 3 attacks worth of damage. Okay, So, how are we gonna tackle this group? Well, we can teleport in, but that doesn't seem like it'll end well. You can take cover. The way the damage mechanic works in this game is very different from XCOM. Unlike in XCOM, where it's percent based, here there are no percents. Your attacks are always guaranteed to hit, but it's based on range. So let's see, can I shoot anyone from here so I can illustrate? Alright, this is a perfect illustration. So I'm going to click on that and then click here. And then you can click the eye to see what the situation is. So the reason why I'm doing less damage is I'm too far away from this guy. The further away you are, the less damage you do. This guy's quite vulnerable to crits though. I could use the sideball to up my damage too and stuff like that, but I don't know if that's the best course of action. However, look at this explodey thing. Can I shoot it right now with a pendant? Come on. No, I'm too far away from it. I could just toss a grenade. Ooh, that seems good. So when you toss a grenade, it'll blow that thing up. And the fun part about grenades, let's do it. This is an easy mission. It has a knockback effect. All the important effects are called out in blue text, which is good. Blast attack. And I could knock this guy into the chasm, instantly killing him, and that explodey thing will also blow up, doing massive damage. That seems pretty good. Let's do it. Pendant, your first action of the campaign is the most over the top. Oh my god! Oh!
I am the Emperor's fury.
Such nonsense. That guy got knocked into the chasm, and then the other one got killed by the exploding thing, and we exposed this moron. Okay, well,
my blade is
when morons are exposed, you just shoot them. Let's take some of this high cover.
On my way.
Let's do a little bit of the old shooty McShooties. All right, we could enhance the damage, but that doesn't really seem necessary. All right, that guy does not seem to like it.
Your command.
Okay, we can do 2 damage from here.
At your service.
I have to teleport. Might need to teleport in, but might not.
Orders.
I kind of want to move up and like shield myself. All right. So let's take a good cover here.
Moving out.
I'm shooting them very long range, but it's gonna work.
What is your will?
I can stand in this low cover. I could just teleport there. Now, you'll see, if I want to teleport, it saves some action points. So the fact that the cursor says 1 means it takes 2 action points to move here. If I were to teleport, ooh, I could teleport here and then shoot him, probably instantly killing him. You know what? Let's do it. Now, it does cost a willpower. I have 5, so I have plenty for that. And when you kill something, you get willpower back. But it also does something else. Notice up here, warp surge risk, 5%. So when you use psychic powers, it advances this meter. And when it hits 100%, something bad will happen. So that's another nice mechanic. So there's a lot of soft mechanics in this game. Like, very few hard limits, but lots of soft limits. Okay. So now, ooh, I could run up and just like bonk him in the head. Or I can stay safely behind my high cover. Well, you know, we are superhuman space marines. And why the hell would we like not run up and bonk him in the head? We can bonk him in the head and activate our defenses. So, go ahead and smash him with the hammer! Well done, Longo. And then we'll hunker down, aka Age of Shield. It gives us some ablative armor, and we're behind low cover. This guy does 3 damage, so if he shoots me, he only does 3 damage. So it's like, whatever. In fact, I could run my character right into the open and do the same thing.
Moving now.
If he's far away, he won't do as much damage. Ooh, If I activate this, I get 3 armor, so I'm literally immune to anything he can do. You don't need cover. Like, cover is for wimps. See, look at that. Can't even, like, hurt me. Cover is for wimps. Alright, the meter is at 30%. Now, he's overwatching, and we do not want to step into the Overwatch, obviously. That would be bad. Here's another little trick. Once you kill the enemy, you get all your action points back, all your ammo is reloaded, and so forth. So what you actually want to do, if you're confident you can kill them quick, is to... Oh, I can also run around like this. Yes, that seems pretty good. You can hack, and kill him. So...
Praise the Emperor.
Oh, am I being zoned? No.
What is your will?
Let's do that. Oh, no, that would zone me.
Yes, sir.
So we want to start moving our characters into position for the next, like, pod.
Taking position. Iolanthus.
No, don't want to go there.
Standing ready.
Well, that guy's got a good position.
At once. My blade is
So,
yours. On my way.
love this waypoint system. And then I can melee him if necessary, but it's completely unnecessary. Ooh, I get a crit. So he's gonna die anyway. He has 8 hit points and 2 hits kill him. But let's disable his range weapon. Why not? You can see I bashed his arm off. Now he can't use range weapons. If I hit the middle mouse button, you can see he lost that Overwatch ability. All he has is the Cultist Fist to do 1 damage. But we're just gonna finish him off and be done with it. Crit damage +1. How come, how much health does he have? Oh, it did work. Okay, I was like... So he took an extra damage there because of my hammer. Such ridiculous nonsense. Alright, then I got all my action points back, all my ammo back. This mechanic actually matters. Like, you want to do stuff like this so you can move on to the next pod. It's pretty important.
Unleash me.
So.
As ordered.
Alright.
I'm here to serve. Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Another pod? Yeah, if there's anything you learn from XCOM, it's that it's real important to activate pods carefully. It's just the way you activate them is a little different.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Your orders.
Alright. You have to teleport, Longo. Stand back there.
The Emperor lights our path.
Doesn't activate them yet.
Your
Okay.
orders?
This will almost certainly activate them. Do I want to?
Your orders?
Yeah, I probably want to activate like this. It's fine. Alright, these are melee guys.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way before.
As have I.
Heretics will suffer the
Poxwalkers
ultimate
are evidence
punishment.
of warp corruption. This is no natural plague.
So let's see, what is this thing? Poxwalker. Grown. Up to 4 corpses within Area 3 rise as grown Poxwalkers. Immunity to afflictions. They do 2 damage. So not very dangerous. But they could like cause all sorts of havoc if you don't like kill them quickly.
My blade is yours.
Oh, in the middle of battle you can like
What is your will?
click on... How did I do that again? Oh, you press the I. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. I do love the way that the game shows you every single bit of information. That is actually really nice. XCOM could learn from
I
that.
am here to your command. Standing ready.
Okay, so let's use another one of our superhuman abilities, huh? Let's step Night Warg over here. So, if I do this psychic onslaught, you can see I can even hit him through the cover like that. Look at how much damage you're doing. This is too good to not do.
I must
In fact, oh, I have to reload? Okay, that's okay. Oh, because it takes two ammos to use that, right? Is that right? Who knows? Well, they're like all half dead. So let's just finish them off. Easy peasy.
Good. I will need to examine this corpse and...
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
Do not obstruct me, tech priest. I will follow proper protocols.
They're bickering. It's like somebody watched XCOM's like, you know what? The characters all need to bicker more.
Taking position. I am the Emperor's fury.
That guy is hiding behind good cover. You know what we do about that? I'm gonna teleport a Longo up. I'm gonna smash him in the face with a hammer.
Satisfactory effort. Now return with my carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Alright, that was a tutorial mission, so it gets a lot more interesting after this. But like, the soldiers feel like superhuman killing machines. I've read some reviews and people say like, your soldiers are so vulnerable. It's like, I have no idea what those guys are talking about. Clearly not Battle Brothers or XCOM players, because like you get one shot in Battle Brothers by like half the enemies, right? And here you can't even take damage if you wanted to. No promotions.
Mission objectives achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the Libras.
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect your authority in matters of combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission. I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption.
Alright, so research.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn. I shall begin at once. Inform your crew that I am not to be disturbed.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. I request you attend me in the manufactorum. My servitors have restored the manufactorum to operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to a proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
Alright, Shen. We'll do what you want.
I must improve the edict's power output in order to conduct more extensive repair.
Alright, 12 servitors, 6 days. Servitors are the resources you need to fix stuff. So 6 days, that's not very long. All right.
I must now interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Commander, I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse. I suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Yep, our ship is damaged, and it just wants me to advance time until I fix the ship. Makes sense to me.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
Yes, yes, Bradford. We'll go and fight some cultists or whatever. All right, so now the game has finally unlocked. And
ready ourselves for the trials to come.
yeah, so
awaiting your orders.
I'm not going to advance time just yet, but this is a lot like XCOM, where missions will show up over the map. The map, by the way, you see how the map has edges like this? It's because once you played past a certain point, the like full map unlocks, and then things get crazy. But before we do that, let us build something else. So we have more servitors, and it we could build this to get us more servitor production. That seems pretty good. This thing, the augmentium, allows us to use prognosticators. Can we actually prognosticate benefits? Okay, so we don't even get any benefits. So this gets us more resources, which I think is quite important. Although the prognosticators could also get us more resources in the form of more missions. I actually think this is more important. The prognosticator is this scanner thing. I guess I don't have access to it right now. So I'm actually gonna fix the prognosticator thing first. This gets you like 10 servitors or 1 servitor every 10 days or something like that. Like, they'll take forever to pay off. Whereas this, if we squeezing 1 more mission, that's like automatically a ton more resources. So I'm gonna fix that first. 14 days, very good. And we can talk to all the characters. You know what? Let's see what everybody thinks.
Do you seek wisdom, Commander? I am no ancient, but might be of some help.
Is the Inquisitor an aid or hindrance?
She already makes demands on a ship badly in need of restitution.
But we should heed her requests, at least while our goals are aligned.
Even we must respect the authority of the Inquisition when the situation demands it.
Ah, the Inquisition, yes.
It is a term that has fallen out of fashion.
Yeah, it is an ancient law that each Inquisitorial Ordo has a dedicated military arm to use when they require. We, in theory, can be called upon by the Ordo Melis, to which she belongs.
It was a strategic decision.
Ancient customs are invoked that the Inquisitors should now abide by, such as giving us tactical command in the field. See, it is not only Inquisitors who can play these diplomatic games. So, yeah, this guy, Ekthar, bickers with that Inquisitor a ridiculous amount. It is hilarious. Ekthar, why do you not lead us? Because this is a video game, of course.
The Emperor has other plans for me.
An imperfection. Look at how beautiful your armor looks, okay? You're not imperfect, buddy.
A matter between myself and the Emperor. I hope I can be of some use.
Dreadnought. Oh boy, dreadnoughts. I don't think you can get dreadnoughts in this game, but those are like ridiculous killing machines. Hope to do justice to Agravain's legacy. That's the previous captain.
He had a fitting end to his noble life.
All right.
Why indeed, it is not my place to say.
Yeah, the previous guy hated corn.
By all means.
Good for him. I'm sure he was into those cornflakes.
Remember that.
Oh, Shen.
Let us be efficient.
Shen or Lunette, whatever your actual name is hilarious too. Like the way she talks.
I will not have the edict put at risk, even for an Inquisitor.
Okay, quarantine protocols without poxwalker specimen. Yes.
The ship will remain sterile.
I do agree you should keep your ship sterile. Look at all this. Binarius rubric mesh placed over the Beowulf Edict's conjugator system. It's like some sort of Mad Libs. You just have these words and you put them into a sentence and hope for the best, you know, and it works.
The Baleful Edict has never let any of the brotherhoods that have traveled in her down. That is the way of the Inquisition.
They are often illogical, driven by vulgarities of flesh. Instant results require even when a dispassionate analysis would prove beneficial. The dangers of mind unenhanced by the Omnissiah. Good for you, buddy.
New input. We had been the primary vessel for the commander for the past 22 years. He was a leader in the Grey Knights, so he was revered.
However, in my own analysis, has his mission success rate at a mere 99.7%. He spent many hours in repentant contemplation over the 0.3% inadequacy.
He did not suffer fools, or those that dared countenance his authority.
So basically, I'm this commander in Battle Brothers. 99.7%, that sounds about right. If only you could increase your hit cap in Battle Brothers, huh? 73.6% chance that had Agravain still been in command, he would have been in confrontation with the Inquisitor. Well, don't worry, buddy. Ektar is going to be...
Defiance suggests an emotional need to obstruct or obfuscate.
Yes, Lunette is very good at stating the truth.
Indeed, I serve the Omnissiah. The Ecclesiarchy's imperial creed carries only a muted echo of the machine god's true will.
Yes, yes, very good.
Waiting for new input.
All right.
The interaction is over.
The interaction is over. Isn't that great? All right, and then this is Valen, right? This is literally Valen.
You have my attention, knight.
Like her whole thing is researching into forbidden lore and coming up with new like tech for us to use.
This one appears to be some kind of host. An object is nestled within. It is different from what I've seen with these puppets in the past. Very well. The Grey Knights will be needed in this task, and it is your duty to marshal them.
I will not. You will not accept failure. Very good.
I had previously been hunting heretics siphoning power directly from the Hadex anomaly, not far from your previous campaign. Divining the visions of astropaths is an art in itself.
Okay, this is all very good.
You've taken enough of my time.
I've taken your time? Come on. That's not how it is. Okay, so, kind of like XCOM, as you know what, let's just advance the time to see. So, like in XCOM, as you advance the time, eventually you'll get more missions. And you can't do every mission, you have to pick certain missions to do. Come on. There we go. Okay, 3 missions.
Commander, our prognosticators have detected this bloom in 3 separate systems. We should examine one of them. I have identified this planet as a mission location to combat the bloom. Let us examine further. From here, you can see some details for this mission, including the resources that Titan's Armory will make available to us if we are successful.
So he's talking about the mission rewards, but why would I do that when I can go here and then there and do 2 missions? And we won't be able to do this mission back there, but you know, that's okay. Kill all enemies. Yes, I feel like we can do that. This gives us servitors, which is really good. And this gives us servitor. Hey, I love that. This mission gives us grimoires, which increases research speed. But servitors let us build stuff on the ship, which I think is more important. Plus, like 2 missions is just better than 1. Like that's just always true. So you can't do everything, but you can often do 2. So let's travel. You just click on the travel button and boom, right there. Now, one of the things the game could do a better job of telling you is like, if I traveled here, can I still reach there? I could tell the answer is yes, because like the 2 systems were right next to each other. But sometimes, especially once the map expands, it's real hard to tell whether like you can make it there on time or not. I wish the game would give you a preview of how many days it takes to travel between 2 planets. That way you can plan your missions. If anybody knows how to do that, like maybe you have to hold down Control or Shift or something, let me know, but I haven't been able to figure it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this mission. I'll gear everyone up, and then, yeah, this is gonna be like actually kind of a real mission. Not yet. This is still kind of a preview, but I think this is a good place to pause the episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time.